Well, today we're going on a mission. We're going to be replacing this trailer right here.
She cuts, eh?
This is my daily. I pull this thing every week with this water tank. This water tank full, it's about 5,000 pounds, and it fits nicely. Things I like about this trailer before I go into it. Well, I've had this trailer for 12 years. I paid $250 for it 12 years ago. It was one of those if you want it, come get it now kind of deals. And this is the first trailer I ever owned. What do I like about this trailer? It's really short. It's really easy to get in and out of places. And it's very maneuverable. What I don't like about it, it's touchy to back up. It's got a really short tongue on it. And tongue length really, really denotes how a trailer backs up. And a short trailer like this, you end up with quite a bit of tongue weight. But so the things that have gone on with this trailer over the years, these fenders are just smashed. They were bad when I got it, and I've just been limping it along. Never had any money to buy things like fenders. As silly as that sounds, when I was young and working, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, we couldn't afford things like this. I also didn't have a welder. Yeah, the fenders are smashed. These rear ramps are cracked and broken, and I have them strapped down because the stays for them have broken off over the years. I'm on my third set of lights and second set of wiring. This thing needs to be wired again. There's my old lights. I lent her to my neighbor and he backed her into something. Anyways, I laughed. Front axles are bent. Last guy had a 7,000 pound skid steer on here. This front axle's really bent. I don't know if you can see it. But so it eats front tires. Like, I gotta put tires on this thing every year. The connector for the tongue is rusty and bent, so a lot of times you gotta click her down with a hammer. It's definitely not easy to hook up. And this jack leans because it's so worn out, the mount for it. But it's a heavy trailer. It's like a 6-inch. It's a 6-inch box frame trailer. Like, this thing's stout. If a fella put a set of 5,200 pound axles under this thing, this would be a great like water trailer, small skid steer trailer. But what this thing's lacking is width. It's very narrow. So it's 14 foot by, I don't know, 6 feet, maybe a little bit more. I think it's 72 inches wide. So it's kind of narrow for a lot of the things that I do. So anyhow, we're replacing this today. Let's go on a journey and have a look-see. And yeah, I keep my slip tank on the front. Seems like a good place for it. I bought that thing for, what did I give for that? $250 like 12 years ago. And we drug it home and I put a plate on it and it's just been beat ever since. The front axles are bent, or the front axle's bent. I got a couple of hubs that are loose. The brakes don't work anymore. You name it, you guys have seen the fenders on that thing. So fired up the old 7.3 Power Stroke this morning. There was 2 trailers I was interested in. Well, I don't know about where you guys live, but do you find buying things on the internet is tough? People don't get back to you, they don't message you. I reached out to a fellow this morning and said I'd like to buy your trailer, and said I would come and get it, and he said yeah, come now, and needed a few particulars. And he read my messages, never got back to me. So trailer 2, which we're going to look at right now. The first trailer was a speed loader, 10K H&H speed loader. Pretty nice trailer if you've ever used one of those. It's like the one I brought home this 7.3 Power Stroke on. Really handy. They are a little bit heavier in some places and lighter in other places than just a standard equipment hauler. But I was interested in that one. So anyways, that one fell through. I just figured out the guy's too busy or whatever. Now this one, I've been looking at this trailer online for a while. I couldn't get a hold of the fella, and then finally we crossed paths today. This is a 20-foot 10K like a Bobcat trailer. It's a load trail. Those get good reviews online. It's a 2015. Apparently it's got new axles and brand new brakes all the way around. And guy doesn't use it anymore. It's just sitting. So anyhow, friends, it's super foggy today. I'll flip you guys around before I end this. And hopefully we can see on the way there. Driving into the city this morning was rough. 96% humidity. It's just below freezing, so that stuff was freezing in my windshield. I couldn't see. But anyhow, we're gonna go have a look at this trailer. And part of me wanted to buy a brand new shiny trailer, but I'm not that guy. And let's be honest, my trailers are gonna get drug up and down gravel roads, so I don't want anything too minty. But anyhow, friends, check this out. Check out all that nice hoarfrost. We're south of Winnipeg in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. My grandfather used to live out here. I love coming out this way. This is in the floodplain. Check out the flood of 97 in Manitoba, and that was this area. I like it out here. It's all hardwood timber, and yeah, the frost and the fog's starting to burn off. It was bad this morning. Anyways, we're almost there. Okay, friends, I was gonna film, but there wasn't much to see when I got there. This trailer was under a foot of snow, and a fella had a skid steer, so he dug his way into it, pulled it out for me, and he sweetened the deal. I'll show you when I get home. But yeah, by the time I went and insured it and got plates and everything and got back, he had her dug out, had his driveway clear, and yeah, everything seems to be good. I have pulled over a couple times just to check the tires, and I think I got the back two hubs were sitting in snow for the last, sounds like forever, and I have a feeling the brakes are a little sticky in there. He said it has new brakes, but it hasn't really been used since the new brakes got put on. So anyhow, friends, just doing what a 7.3 Power Stroke was intended to do. dreams come true. They do. If you work hard, you're honest, you're kind, you outwork the next guy, you just treat people right, there's no reason why you can't have what you want in life, but it has to be earned. And sorry friends, pulling a 10K trailer with no weight on it, she's a little bouncy, and that's just the way it is. I don't really have enough tongue weight on this thing right now, but anyways, but you young fellers out there, a little bit of my experience, outwork the next guy, show up early, stay 5 minutes late, you know, be a good co-worker, and you know, get a trade. The trades have gotten me everything that I have just through hard work. And when you're young and you're, you know, trying to make your way in the world and you have nothing, it seems like everybody around you has more than you, but often those people around you are older than you and they've put in more work. So it's a little food for thought. You know, I've worked long hours for 20 years to get to here. And yeah, I made do with my old trailer for the last 12 years, but you know, what a reward to get this thing. Anyhow, let's pull this thing home and we'll check it out when I get into the driveway. Okay, here's the new trailer. I've been studying and researching and just deciding what I want. Part of me wanted a speed loader. Part of me didn't. I thought about an 18 foot, 20 foot, 22 foot. 7K versus 10K. Now we have safety laws here where you got to safety anything heavier than a 10K trailer. So a 14K would be ideal, but I don't want to safety it all the time. So this is what I chose. It's kind of exciting. This is 2015 Load Trail 10K, so 10,000 pound, 20 foot with a 2-foot dovetail on the back. So the fella that had this was going to do excavation work. He bought this to put a small skid steer on, and he never really ended up using it. This thing, from the sounds of it, it's been sitting for a couple years, and we literally pulled it out of a snowbank today. He had to dig his way in there. Now, let's talk about what I like about this trailer. Well, first off, it's got one of those fast dropping, I can't remember what they're called right now, friends, but it's got the center jack on it, and it drops down quickly. I really like that. Just way quicker for moving the trailer up and down and unhooking it. And so that's a huge bonus. This trailer comes with factory D-rings, which again, great for tying stuff down, and stake pockets. This is a 6-inch frame unit, super heavy duty. It's got the cross members underneath are like every foot, and they're boxed in. Bigger 15-inch rubber on this trailer, unlike my trailer, has 14s on it. It's got mud flaps on it, which again I like. Fenders are a little tweaked, but again, that's what you get. You could buy a new trailer if you wanted a shiny one. Adjustable, you can buy the standard ramps. These are the adjustable spring assist ramps, and these drop down so you can adjust them to get the right height based on your towing rig. The ramps on my trailer are super heavy. With this spring assist, it makes them go up and down with, I think, like 40 pounds of force. So as I get older, I'm going to appreciate these things. Full LED lighting, and again, these are boxed in, so you're not going to smash them off. And just a nice looking trailer. Looks right behind my truck. Now, I just towed this thing home about 60 miles, 100 kilometers. And if you've never had a trailer, pull over and check. The back two hubs are hot. This one's really hot. The front ones are fine. They're cool as can be. So I'll definitely have to dig into these. And the guy was super honest. He said, hey man, this thing hasn't moved in like 2 years. It's just been sitting here. I really don't use it anymore. He told me He's had this trailer for 3 years. The last owner put brand new, sounds like Dexter axles underneath, 5,200 pound Dexters with new brakes and all that kind of stuff. So the brakes are not wired. So I didn't really want a project, friends, but honestly, I got a good deal on this, at least a deal that I could live with. And we'll go through it a little bit. I mean, any trailer you buy, you're going to need to do a few things to it. So both these rear hubs are warm. It could just be the brakes are rusty and hanging. This thing was in a snowdrift this deep. So, but yeah, we lifted it up and down. The suspension's free, and I laid underneath it. All the wiring's there. It just needs to be plugged into the brakes. Sounds like the fella was going to do that, and sounds like he had an injury at work and he was off. So but there you guys go. New trailer for the channel. And so flip you guys around here. So the question is, look at that new roof. Friends, it's all coming together. Hard work. For years I thought to myself, how am I going to get all this stuff? A new trailer, a roof, hard work. It feels good. Thank you to everybody that's been here throughout the humble beginnings of this channel and have helped me through the years and just, you know, been here with me. It's been amazing. One thing I want to say is, so the question is, why is this the trailer for me? Ooh, somebody's hunting yotes. Glad it's not me. Anyways, the question is, what do I plan to do with this trailer? Well, you know, I got friends around here. They need gravel work done once in a while. And I have a skid steer. It would be nice to have a means to tow my skid steer. And I've never had that. If I need to tow my skid steer, I either got to rent a trailer, you know, get a flat deck in here or something like that. So that's one box checked. Number two, rather than making several loads for water every week, I could get a way bigger tote to put my water in and just put it on this trailer. So that's a huge thing. Number three, now we got a new place to cut potentially, and we'll go and check that out as time permits close to here. But I might get to the point, friends, where I might start just buying logs, hardwood logs, and hauling them away. There's a fella pretty close to me that'll sell me oak by the cord in 8-foot lengths, so I could get him to load 2 sets of 8-foot lengths, 2 cords, and I could haul it home on this trailer. So that's the other thought. And the other thing is, once in a while a fellow wants to buy something, a truck, whatever, this 20-foot trailer, any truck you could buy will fit on it, and I think this is gonna be a good deal. So anyhow, and it's just a trailer. If this turns out to not be the perfect trailer for me, I'll buy something else and get rid of this. So anyhow, friends, thanks for hanging out. This is my Saturday, and kind of a crazy day. Thanks for watching. Take her easy. Later.